In the previous videos, we have learned the use of if-else statements and we saw how these help in taking decisions. In this video, we will have a look at nested if-else statements and switch statements. First of all, what is nesting? Nesting means placing one object inside another. Now this object may be an if-else statement, a loop, a function, or even a class. Now that might seem creepy at the moment because you're not familiar with these words. But no need to worry. We will learn about loops, functions, and classes in the upcoming videos. At the moment, we will learn nested if-else statements. So you can use one or more if-else statements inside an if or an else statement. Let us understand this using some example. Here I have declared and initialized two variables x and y. X is having a value 2 and y is having a value 4. Suppose if you want to print Go Fearless on the output screen, if and only if the value of x is 3 and y is 4. So I will have to check one of the conditions at a time. So let us check whether x is equal to 3, and if it is 3, then execute these statements. And if this condition is false, that is x is not equal to 3, then else block will be executed. Now within this block I will check whether the value of y is 4 or not. If it is 4, then print Go Fearless. Since I am writing an if statement within another if statement, this is what nesting means. Now, suppose if I have a program like this, which is checking for a condition, if value of the variable day is 1, then it prints Sunday. If it is 2, then it prints Monday, and so on till Saturday. Here we are testing a variable day for equality against a list of values, and when the value of the variable day is equal to 1 or is equal to 2 or 3 and so on till 7, then the corresponding day is printed. Now let us run this program and see its output. So when day is having a value 2, we are getting Monday, and when it is 4, we are getting Wednesday. This program can also be written using switch statement. Switch statement is another type of conditional statements which are capable of taking decisions. This is the syntax for switch statements. It contains the keyword switch followed by an expression within the parentheses, then opening and closing curly braces. Since a switch statement tests a variable for equality against a list of values, we need to specify these values. These are written within this switch block by using case keyword followed by the value we wish to check for, and then colon. Here we are checking whether the value of the variable day is 1, 2, 3 and so on. So this will be day, and here we will write the values 1 to 7. Note that the variable used in a switch statement can be only of these types. We will be using these data types byte, short, char, strings and enums whenever required, and there we will talk more about it. You can have any number of case statements within a switch. the value for a case must be of the same data type as the variable in the switch. Now let us run our program again. We see that when the condition becomes true, then all the cases written below are also getting executed. These statements are called follow-through statements. But we don't want this to happen. So we will use a break statement after every case so that the follow-through statements are not executed and we get the desired output. And now we will be getting the same output as we were getting using if-else statements. Note that when the variable being switched on is equal to a case, then the statements following that case will execute until a break statement is reached. Every case does not necessarily contain a break. It totally depends on your requirement. If no break appears, the compiler will execute all the follow-through statements until a break is reached. Just like we have used an else statement to take care of all situations when the value of the variable is something other than 1 to 7, similarly we have an optional default case. This default case is used for performing a task when none of the cases is true. So when all of your cases are false, or when all of the values written in front of the cases are false, are not equal to the variable being switched on, then the compiler will go to the default case and will execute the statements written within default case. Your work for this video is to play around with this program by rearranging the order of cases and see whether this rearrangement make any difference or not.